Hollywood stars? It's Slow Hollywood here, and today I'm doing this super duper cute Halloween tutorial, and it's going to be on Tiffany, of course. If you don't know who Tiffany is Chucky's bride. So I had so much fun doing this look. It's super easy and you can totally just recreate it with makeup, and all you need is a white top, a black jacket, a black sweater, whatever you have, and it's so easy. So if you want to learn how to do this, then just keep watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Love you guys. Alright, you guys, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and just start with the eyebrows. I didn't really want to conceal them, so I'm just going to go ahead and just start drawing them in. Tiffany has really dark, like black eyebrows, so I just decided to grab a black eyeliner. This one's from MAC. It's the blackest one I have, and I'm just going over my eyebrows with this, and then I'm just going to go ahead and clean them up a little bit with my Boing Airbrush Concealer in number 2 using my favorite little precision brush. This one's great, and this one is by Real Techniques. And I also forgot to mention that I did pop on some contacts, some green ones. These ones are just from Pretty Fabulous in the shade or the color Milan Green. And then here I'm just using my favorite primer, Professional, adding it all over the skin, and then using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot just to prime my eyelids. So we're just going to add that with the flat shader brush all the way from the lid all the way to the brow bone, and then we're just going to go ahead and blend that out with our beauty blender. Okay, and then here I'm just going to be using my Too Faced translucent powder just so that I can set that primer in place. So we're going to add that to our lids. And then we are going to use the star of the show here, which is Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I love this palette. It's so amazing. So here I'm just picking up this light brown shade, as you can see, and we're going to start that off putting that in our eyelid. And then this shade is also going to be used as our transition shade, so we just want to make sure that we blend it all out. As you can see here, we're just going to keep blending back and forth and using circular motions as well, because we want our rest of our eyeshadows to blend nicely with this color. Then picking up a darker shade of brown, I'm just applying that directly over that transition shade. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to intensify the crease area. And I've noticed that when I want to do like a really dark eye, if you use multiple shades of like brown first, it works the best. So here I'm adding a little bit of that purple shade just because I wanted a little bit, just a tiny hint of purple in there, because ultimately we're going to be creating a really dark black smoky eye. So here we see just me grabbing the purple and adding it a little bit closer to the crease and blending it upwards. So then I'm going to pick up a darker shade of brown. This is right next to the black, so it's super dark, and I'm going to be adding that again directly to the crease, and this is going to just intensify it even more. And you can really see it just coming together now, and then finally grabbing some of that black and really digging that into the crease. We want to focus this right in the crease as opposed to kind of more up into the brow bone. So here you just see me first adding into the crease, and then we're going to just keep blending. And then with the flat shader brush, I'm just going to pick up some of that black again and add it directly to the eyelid. So you just want to pack on that color, and then going back with our fluffy brush, we're going to go ahead and blend that color into the crease and blend it upwards into the other shades of brown, just so we have a nice blended eye. So just keep blending away, blend, 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 and eventually you'll have a perfect blended smoky black eyeshadow look. Next, we want to add some eyelashes. These are by Bombshell Cosmetica, and they are in the style Anastasia. And then we're going to go ahead and start with our foundation. This one is the NYX Total Control Drops. This is a great foundation. It's super affordable, and it has great coverage, being that it is a drugstore foundation, which I love. And we're just going to be applying that with our beauty blender, and to make sure we get all those areas. Make sure we're really careful with the eyebrows because we don't want to grab, or we don't want to have foundation in there. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in Light Sand, my favorite. And we're just going to start by concealing under the eye and the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, forehead. And we just want to add a little bit of light to our face. And then we're going to blend all that out using our beauty blender once again. Blend, blend, blend all of those harsh edges. And then we're going to pick up some of that translucent powder by Too Faced. And we're just going to bake just a tiny bit under our eyes and in our bridge of our nose and all those good areas. Alright, so then we're just going to set the rest of our face. I'm going to be using just a powder by Bare Minerals in shade number 8 with a big Morphe brush. And we're just going to set everything else, and we're going to just contour a little bit using our Shade and Light palette. Here you can see I just got an angled brush, and we're going to pick up that middle shade and just start carving out those cheekbones so they could be nice and chiseled and doll-like. And when I'm contouring, I'm kind of curving it in the center as well. And then for a little blush, just for a hint of color, we're going to be using Warm Soul by MAC, and just using a nice fluffy brush, we're going to apply that to our cheekbones. And of course, using my favorite duster brush, just dusting all of that bake away. Alright, so we're just going to keep dusting all of that bake away till it's all gone, and then we're going to be using that same eyeliner that we used for our eyebrows before, and I'm just going to go ahead and line that waterline. And using that black shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke out the bottom lash line so it's nice and intensified. Then finally, for some mascara for some added volume, I'm just using this one by Lancome. This is my favorite one. It's super amazing and I totally recommend it. And then we're going to go ahead and just add the infamous beauty mark that Tiffany has, just a circle one down there right above the lip. And finally, we're just going to go ahead and line our lips using this liner by MAC, and this is in the color Night Moth. And this is just going to give you a nice outline for our main color that we're using for our lips. The color that we're going to be using for the lips is going to be Cyber by MAC. As you can see right here, it's a super dark purpley color. I love it so much. It almost looks a little bit black, but it has that hint of purple, which is kind of what I was trying to go for. So we just want to make sure that we intensify that lip so it's nice and dark, just like Tiffany's. And then I'm using just a red liquid lipstick. This one is Mary Jo K by Kylie Cosmetics. And this is what we're going to use to draw the heart in our chest. This is the tattoo that she has. So I'm just creating a heart and then filling it all in with the red. So you can see here. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and just draw, we're just going to draw the Chucky name right above the heart. And I'm just going to use a waterproof liner. The one I'm using is by Sephora. And this one works great because it's super black, and if it's sweaty or anything like that, you're not going to like sweat it off and it's not going to smear. So I recommend using a waterproof one. And then with that same liner, I'm just going to attempt to draw a little knife going through the heart. I know it's a little hard to see here, but it's just a really simple knife. You don't have to be perfect with this. And then I'm going to be using a NYX white liner. And I'm just going to be doing those little dots in the knife, and then the little blade with that as well. Alright you guys, so that's it for the makeup portion of this tutorial. So just pop on a black sweater, black jacket, a white top, and a blonde wig, and you're all set, my loves. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and until next time.